Good morning, welcome to today's video. Today I'm taking you on the curviest road in America. At least that's what they claim. I have not validated that. I can't tell you for sure it's true, but I can tell you it is one curvy road, and it's right here on the border of Arizona and New Mexico. It's called the Devil's Highway, and it used to be Route 666, although they have renamed it to Route 191. We are at the Best Western Hotel here in Globe. We're gonna run about 65, 70 miles to our first gas stop. Then we'll hit the bottom of the Devil's Highway and ride it north. I hope you guys all enjoy the ride. Listen, we are on the Great American Convoy, and it's motorcycles riding every single day, raising awareness for the Wounded Warrior Project. You can join us. We do this every single year. AdamSandoval.com will tell you all of our stops, which are opportunities to join and exit the convoy. So every day it's kind of growing and shrinking. Go check it out. If you'd like, make a donation. Either way, come see us at one of our dealership stops ahead of us. And when you're there, you can scan a QR code. It costs you nothing, and you can enter to win a brand new 2025 Harley Davidson, which we'll be giving away on June 14th at Teddy Morse's Daytona Harley Davidson. We're entering Devil's Highway from the south and headed to the north. This is not my favorite way to take this road. I prefer to take it in from the north, as the views I think are a little bit better, but the riding is spectacular either way. When entering from the south, one of the first things you experience is a giant mine. This is one of the largest mining operations in the entire world. So what are they mining in this world record sized mine? Well, mainly copper, although they are pulling out some other metals and precious stones. Copper is the main thing they're mining for in this operation. As you ride up, the elevation climbs quickly, and the mine captivates you from all sides. You enter and exit several tunnels along the way, and you're likely to see big, huge machinery. This machinery is almost unreal, the size it is, and some of these things carry nearly 20 tons of rock up and down these mountains. The whole area as you ride through it is kind of surreal. It's just completely different than any other experience I have immersed myself in on a motorcycle. And the twists happen immediately. Hard switchbacks, one after another. Although one thing you're gonna wanna note is there's a lot of dust and a lot of gravel on this section of the road. You're gonna wanna be careful, take your time, and pay very close attention. After several miles of riding through this enormous mine, you start to reach some pine forest, and the roads clear up a little. I'm still not gonna say it's a pristine road condition. I'm gonna rate it like a 6 or a 7. You still wanna watch where you're going and look for potholes and any debris in the road. But switchback after switchback after switchback, sweeping curve after sweeping curve, the elevation changes are going up and down, and watching this stream of motorcycles rip along this road is absolutely mesmerizing. It'll almost put you in a trance, so you got to be careful and make sure you're paying attention to the road, because you do not want to drift into the other lane, because some of these curves will surprise you. About an hour into this ride, and I don't think we've stopped turning one time. Just went left to right, left to right. Now, you don't get steady views the entire time. There's a lot of forest covered road, but when those views break open, you realize just how far out you are into the middle of the wilderness. These views are absolutely amazing. Being this far in the wilderness, you definitely want to pay attention to wildlife. We saw several elk along the road, and we even found a stray cow sitting right on the road itself. Look at that! Absolutely beautiful! As you're enjoying these twisties, you've got to pace yourself, because this route is over 120 miles long. It can take you anywhere from 2 to 3 hours to complete this trek. And while there are spots to pull off from left to right occasionally, they're small spots. They're not suitable for big groups, and they're few and far between. This is not something where you're gonna have big flat pullouts to take pictures and have overlooking views real often. You kind of gotta be a little creative when you're taking your stops for photos. We're definitely getting up in elevation now. You can feel the temperature drop drastically. Woo! As you can see in this footage, it is just steady curves one after another. They say it is the curviest road in America. It is acclaimed 460 curves along this stretch of the Devil's Highway. In You do have to watch out on these corners, though. A little bit of gravel up here. The pavement is patched in a lot of places. Named the Devil's Highway because of its old route number, which was 666, the sign of the beast. But that sign is no longer, as they have changed it to Highway 191. So we're pulling off up here to a little overlook. That is a long ways down. All right, we have found a little look over spot to stop and take a break, and look at the view from up here, y'all. This is just so beautiful. At this point, we are about 2 hours into the ride. I do not think we stopped twisting and winding the entire time. A little sketched about my brakes because they're not fixed yet, but they've been holding in there, and it's a good thing because some of these drop-offs, y'all, are super steep. Jay?
Yes.
What are you thinking?
I love it.
Yeah, of course you do. You guys are riding great up there. Perfect speed. Yeah, what a way to enjoy this. You can see the road cutting along there. That's the road we came up along that range right there. But we've been jumping range to range to range for, I think, about 2 hours total.
It was a good ride.
Yeah.
It was a really good ride.
It is a good ride. What do you think, man?
It's a pretty good ride.
I would say so.
It's pretty intense with this big a group.
I wasn't so tired, I'll go back down again.
What do you think?
I think it was a good ride.
Man, you did a great job leading that.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome. What do you think, man?
Good ride, good ride.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You enjoyed it?
Oh, hell of a ride.
Good ride?
A lot of curves on that ride.
Does it tell us how high we are here? 10,713 feet.
Helby had looking back at his bike. He has a damn a cord hanging from the back of it.
What happened?
Man, I lost my daggum extension cords, my daggum phone chargers.
What's going on with you, man?
Took some pictures of rams. And so I got some candy out, and I run to the chief. He goes, "Hey, you got your AirPods just hanging off the side of your bike?" And I was like, "What?"
Did you lose anything?
Yeah, my ass. Down Perry can't give me a rub down now.
Why not?
I lost my CBD oil
Over there in the mountain?
over in the mountain, in the valley.
It's never a boring trip with my boy Renegade along. Now that was the one main stop where you've got some overlooks and some bathrooms where a good sized group can jump in. After this stop, the curves become a little less aggressive, more sweeping, and the road conditions improve drastically. I would say at this point we're riding an 8 or a 9 condition road. After about another half an hour of riding this beautiful road, you will eventually end up at the town of Alpine. In this town, you can find a couple restaurants, which is exactly what we did as we piled in for lunch, before heading up to Eager and our Best Western Hotel. Whew, what a ride, y'all. This is a phenomenal ride. If you ever get to this point of Arizona and New Mexico, you absolutely have to take this ride. And it's part of what the convoy is about. Whenever there aren't available stops to raise money for veterans, take a few days and share some of my favorite rides across the country with the people who join the convoy. If you enjoyed today's ride or want to support us in any way, and you can donate to the Wounded Warrior Project in our effort right there. Now, we are at the Best Western Hotel here. I am going to get some sleep, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video.